Peace, family. Welcome back to my channel. I'm still on plantation, y'all, but it's winding down. It's after hours. So I said, while I'm still here, I'm going to jump in and talk to the fam, see how they doing. I'm killing a little time because I have a table read to do. So, yeah. So I'm hanging out in the city for a little bit until it's time for me to go. So I said, I'll get in here and we're going to talk about these Kountry Wayne skits in these Kountry Wayne streets and get a couple of those done. Now, I want to get in here on a storyline that I don't get to talk about too much, or we don't get to talk about a little too much, and that's on Asia. Sometimes, this particular skit is about Chi dry snitching on Asia. Now, we knew I'm gonna let you know right now. Put in the comments if any of y'all care for Asia. Asia really gets on my nerves. This whole thing with always being in D's business. It's been years since you and D been together. But for some reason, she can get with Tamara. But, the whole Momo thing, Mimi, Momo, Tata, Hee, Gigi, BB, who, whatever. She can't get with. But her and Mimi been getting together lately, as long as D don't do too much for her. Because, in the past, D found out that his daughter is not his daughter. And that was a lot, but he's known her since she was 10, and he still looks out for Mimi and her, since the whole abuse thing. And Asia saw some scars on her body, and she knew she wasn't lying about that, or bruises rather. They've been getting along pretty cool. Now lately, on the home front, D came by and showed a gift. Beautiful black diamond, which I don't know where Mo get the money from. Rafi? Because she got really nice bracelet for D's son. You got to try to get daddy. You got to get through the son. So she want to do something nice. So I guess D won't have no problem shelling out them coins when she need it. Okay, like Rafi. D don't play that with his money. Like Rafi, he's not that gullible, even though he's a little stupid over Momo. Nevertheless, he's not as bad and goofy as Rafi. Rafi got to really wake up. But she threw the bracelet away because she's jealous that it was Momo who gave it to him and not D. Once she found out, she threw it in the trash, which was absolutely stupid. Ain't no way in the world I'm gonna throw that beautiful bracelet away just because of how I feel about the girl. And that's what I'm talking about, Asia. She's very immature and silly. Her bark is worse than her bite because she always got to bail her out of mess, and I'm sure she's tired of it. Gigi's my girl. I can get with her way better than Asia. I remember she was a little annoying and probably a little scary in the beginning. Remember when she was after Rafi? But Rafi was strung out because he said that key lime pie was good. But she finally left Rafi alone and moved on. But she real cool. She a cool parole officer. And yeah, her sister, she always has to get in Asia's mess. So now I guess she's telling D what Asia did, as she should, because that was real stupid. So here we go.
Strawberry. Let me get peanut butter and chocolate. What kind of like low fat, like non-dairy milk y'all got? Almond milk, I take it. What's up, girl? What you doing here? You gotta see Aisha. You hear?
She right here.
No, she don't. She do, but she don't. She don't do no work while she here.
Okay, but why you here?
I just can't get something to eat. Let me get a peanut butter smoothie. Strawberry. Let me get peanut butter and chocolate. What kind of like low fat, like non-dairy milk y'all got? Almond milk, I take it. What's up, girl? What you doing here? You gotta see Aisha. You hear?
She right here.
No, she don't. She do, but she don't. She don't do no work while she here.
Okay, but why you here?
I just can't get something to eat.
Okay.
And get a smoothie, but they ain't got no food, so I just grabbed me a little peanut butter smoothie. That's it. I'll get on and get up out of here.
No, I need to see you anyway.
See me what? What's up?
You remember the last time I saw you, we talked about Momo.
Yeah.
And she's still at it.
She's your mama ain't causing no problem to nobody.
Said
She ain't
who?
causing no. Said me. I know. She ain't causing you no problem. She ain't causing Aisha. She ain't swinging on and
But
all
she
that.
cheating on you.
Yeah, Momo. She
Somebody about to catch
You know,
Momo with Rafi.
by buying little gifts for little D.
Yo, you know what I just thought about, y'all? Chi always out and about, as a PO. One day, now Rafi and Momo, she like to keep Rafi on the low because she don't bring him out in public like that. She didn't even want him to walk her to her car after they did the do. Remember? But one day, Rafi gonna persuade her to take her out, and Chi gonna be out there. Now you know Chi and Ralphie was a thing at one time, so that would be the one, if not D himself, to catch Momo with Ralphie, have a little conversation, or she just knowing her may just observe for a little bit, then come over and talk to him and be like, "Hey, Ralphie, how things going?" Because Momo gonna be totally different if it was D, and she gonna really get nervous, play it off. That would be better, because Rafi is gonna be totally oblivious as to what's going on, but D and Momo will know what's going on. So but she's gonna play it off like, they're a couple or what have you, with Rafi and Momo, if it's Chi that busting. And she can go back and tell D, "Oh, guess what? I saw your girl Momo with Rafi. I had a little tour, boo, 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 boo." And he's going to check her on it. But sooner or later, either D or Chi going to wind up catching Momo and Rafi out. I can't wait. I just thought about that.
Aisha and her feelings about the gift. She must have told you. I mean, it's a bracelet, right? I got a bracelet. She bought one to match. Excuse me. I like black diamonds. She bought Lil D a black diamond Gucci link bracelet, and it's nice too. You know what I'm saying?
So you thought they were cool? You out of all people?
Absolutely. I think that's fine. I don't think it's a problem with her buying my son a bracelet. That's crazy.
Okay, even if that's my sister, I love her. Why you just say that you bought it? You think she's gonna receive that well? That it came from Mama, the same girl that's tried to fight her multiple times.
Yeah, that's D should have just said it was some for real.
So I look at it like this, right? What am I allowed to say about a bracelet? It don't matter who bought it. Who cares? You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
it ain't like
if the roles were reversed and some guy that you had beef with had done something with Lil D, you have a problem with it.
Yep.
Come on with it.
If it's a dude that I real life got beef with, I would have a problem. She don't got no real life
what you
beef.
Mean?
This.
What you mean?
They just be.
No, that's not right, D. I disagree, because the girl wanted to fight her. It was really an issue. They don't get along. And now you buying my son a gift because you want to, get really closer with his father. But you got beef with me. That's still my child. And D know good and darn well he would have had a problem with that. So don't do that. Don't do that, because I agree. I agree with Chi on that. Put in the comments what you think. It would be an issue. My issue is throwing the bracelet away. It's a beautiful bracelet. I will let him keep it so it can match his dad's. But in the future, I would like, please tell her to refrain from getting anything else for my son. I'm gonna give him this gift. It's beautiful, but he better off had said that the gift was from him. Really, that's it. It probably wouldn't even been found out that it was from her.
Caddy, that's all. They being petty with each other. They don't have no real life beef. These folks ain't out here gunning each other down in the street.
But they still had hands, right?
Listen,
that ain't the same thing as a guy having beef. What you talking about, D?
Baby, it's just a bracelet. That's it. It's a bracelet. It's for my son.
Well, okay, what? Since it's just a bracelet,
what?
It's in the trash. Since it's just a bracelet.
What you mean it's in the trash?
Yep.
Aisha threw it in the trash.
Aisha threw it in the trash.
Since it's just a bracelet, ain't no big deal.
Yep. Do you like what?
Black diamond Gucci link bracelet.
Black diamond Gucci link bracelet. That's crazy as hell. I don't care if I had to pawn the thing for something else. I'm not throwing that away.
I got it.
You got what? My phone?
No, I got the bracelet. I actually brought it up there to give it to Aisha. That's the reason why I was up here to give her the bracelet, to ask her what to do with it. And if I took it out of the trash, and my intentions were to bring it up here to her, because I didn't think it was right.
Where is it? girl here, man. Your sister's something else, dog.
You something else too.
I'm something else.
This ain't a good time.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not a good
Wait
time.
until things
She-
get
she-
better. Don't give her
like-
that and say it's from Momo.
This a
Listen,
black
You coulda just
diamond
said that's
Gucci
for
ring,
your
but this
son.
ain't something that you throw in the trash.
I
That's
agree with
for
that.
your
I
son.
agree that she shouldn't have thrown it away. That's why I have it
It's
with
too
me
soon.
to give back to her or to you. But at the same time, you think that's a good idea? I think it's a horrible idea for her to be buying gifts for Lil D right now.
Okay.
At least let them squash the beef. At least.
Right.
Okay. All right. Thank you for bringing the bracelet back. That was very thoughtful of you. I make sure I don't ever put nothing in Aisha's hands again.
How about don't ever have Momo to buy anything else
How
for the
about
baby?
I go talk to Aisha about this?
That's on y'all. But at
Okay.
the end of the day, I just think the situation with you and Momo, y'all need to fix something out.
I got it. Don't worry about that. Thank you for this.
All right.
All right, Chi.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate Chi Chi getting it and bringing it to her because that was really foolish. Times are too hard out here, for real. Momo out here scamming or dipping and dodging or whatever. That's probably Rafi paid for that bracelet. But on a real note, I appreciate her doing that because no, that wasn't cool. Yeah, he better off should have just said it was from him. Yeah, things are not in a good place. I think for him to brought her into it because she really don't like her. And at the end of the day, you're not gonna want anything from her either when you find out what she's doing, D. But now that I think about it and put in the comments what y'all think, Chi Chi would be a good one to bust Rafi and Momo because she already know about Momo and D. Yeah. They already saw each other on the street, so she know who she is. No, I take that back what I said before. Being that they know each other, she gonna know that that's his baby mama sister from the last time they had issues in the street at the restaurant. Yeah, she gonna still act a little funny because she gonna think that she gonna go back. She knows she gonna go back and tell D, but Rafi gonna know that she acting strange. And my whole issue is not so much for Rafi, but for Chi Chi to go back and tell D who Momo is with. Watch her, observe her a little bit, and go back and report. Because this with Rafi and D and they brothers, that has to stop. She messing with two that have a good friendship. They close, D, Mike, and Rafi. They've been through a lot together. She and Jocelyn, she messing with fire. You know, don't mess with that circle. She don't know who she dealing with. Okay, put in the comments what y'all think, fam. Peace.